Night going to start here in the first inning with the 19-game winner CC Sabathia. Ripped into left field. Is that the start the Red Sox were looking for? Up 1-0. First time.
Third for Boston. The designated hitter.
Ortiz went around, 2 out. He's got Ramirez out there, 2 out. And he loops one into right field. That's going to fall. Manny Ramirez coming. Throw by Gutierrez to the plate. Ramirez is out, and the first half inning is over. Way, and just a good, strong throw from Franklin Gutierrez. So Ramirez has been, and here is Josh Beckett. The Red Sox. Not well hit. Shallow left field. Can anyone get there? No. Kicked by Lugo for a moment, and it's a leadoff double for Grady Sizemore.
Little flare down the left.
He will let him swing, and a base hit into right. Sizemore will hold.
What you do?
That'll tie the game. Lugo steps and throws, 2 out. Sizemore crosses the plate. It's 1-1 here in the bottom of the is at the plate. And a line drive into left, another hit. Third of this first inning against Beckett by the Indians. Darko becomes the first strike. Is out of there. 3-2 pitch. On the inside corner. Second
Like a strike, but wasn't called a strike.
Now Baratek hit by the pitch. Tech shouldn't have even been up there after that 2-2 pitch. 2 out. The 2-2. Got him with it again. And it back to Beckett. And for the all-time stolen base leader in Game 4. Blake strikes out. That is 3 on the night. Divisional series against the Indians. And they let him twist in the wind for over a week as Pedroia gets on with a leadoff base hit here in the 3rd inning. And then this contract offer, and Joe Torre finally said enough's enough. I am not signing that deal, and this is at home since there's a ground ball back to Sabathia. Out at second, out at first,
1. Easy double play. The glove side of Sabathia. Peralta, an easy play.
So that erases the leadoff hit, and it gives David Ortiz a chance by Franklin Gutierrez, and he is jammed a bit, but it's still carrying at the wall, and this ball is off the top of the wall. Ortiz coming to the plate to score. The Red Sox are going to argue that ball was out. The initial call is that it was still in play, and Ramirez and now Francona, they're going to plead the case of the Reds.
I ask everybody that.
That ball looked like it got over.
Or hit the yellow line.
Or hit the very top of the yellow line and came back in.
It looked to me. Yeah, right.
There's been discussion, and now Bud Selig has said recently that he will put it into Major League Baseball, and we will blow it up as much as we can and give you our best look at it. Does the ball completely, when you see that padding pop up, the umpires delineate between the top of the wall and, in this case,
no, I agree.
About tonight's game.
I agree.
Trying to keep T scored all the way from first base on the ball. Now Sizemore strikes out, and that's
Hafner so well.
And he hasn't walked 11 in the 2 starts coming in. There's a base hit to right by Kelty. And we talked to Carl Willis, the Indians pitching coach, and Veritek. Ground ball base hit through the left side. The Red Sox have put their first 2 on here in the 4th.
That looked like a slider. Certainly.
Now it's Lugo, first and second, one out, and a ground ball, double play ball to short. Red Sox put their first two on, and the bottom of the down 3-0 that season. Here's a slow chopper back to Beckett, and Beckett threw about a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, but crisp struck out, could not advance the runners. Here's a line drive, now one hop. What a pick on a backhand by Peralta.
To get Pedroia. Fine play.
And look at that. David Ortiz with an inside-out swing for a base hit to left. And the red hot. That hit Lowell to load the bases. And the man who is Kelty in the air to right. Easy for Franklin Gutierrez. The Red Sox have stranded 7, hit into 2 double plays, and lost them. 3-1. In the air to left center field. So Beckett comes back from a 3-0 count. Lofton to fly out to left. Thankfully, the home plate umpire, Gary Cederstrom, went sprinting out there and was in the middle of that as the benches and bullpens both empty. So far, no punches or anything thrown.
Beckett may have said something to Lofton about dropping his bat on that 3-0 pitch. It did appear to be a strike.
Firing crew made sure that nothing ugly happened, and Lofton and Beckett were yelling at each other Lofton's entire way down the line.
Yeah, I think the minute that Lofton made contact with the ball and flied to left field,
and given him much breathing room. A 2-1 lead and a line drive into center. Base hit, Casey Blake, and the 5th inning still alive. Beckett can't get it, and neither can Lugo, who knocks it away from Pedroia. First and third, 2 out.
Lugo, once Beckett couldn't reach it, destined for trouble for the Red Sox. Look how Lugo has to come on the second base side of shortstop, realizing that had he let the ball go, Pedroia has no shot.
Another strikeout for Beckett. 0-2. We play here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball strikes him out looking, and there. Another strikeout for Beckett. The Indians in their pen. And Pedroia into right center field trying to plug the gap. He's done that. Pedroia will have at least 2. It's played well by Sizemore, and it's a leadoff double for Dustin Pedroia. Couple times in this series. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out, and Euclid into right center field. That will at least advance the runner as Sizemore can't make the play. Knocks it away. Pedroia will score, and Euclid ends up at third. It's 3-1 Boston here in the 7th.
One look cost Grady Sizemore from going full blast after that ball.
With 112 pitches on the night, former shortstop in the Red Sox organization. In the air to left field, well hit. Back is Lofton at the track to make a basket catch for a long sac fly for David Ortiz. Euclid scores,
and it's fine basket catch over the shoulder by Lofton.
On the outside,
it's been devastating.
Awkward swing. Lugo won't have a play. Beckett missed it. Went right under his glove, and Lofton is on. Lofton is running, and strike 3 called at the plate. It went for an RBI single, made it 2-1 Boston. That was back in the, like they're in the show Stomp. Doing the YMCA while he's jogging around out in the bullpen. And there's no. Drew at first with a small lead, and Perez to second. Throws it right into the dirt, and it's 2 on with 1 out. That'll be an error on Rafael Perez.
Staff commit 5 errors, and it seemed like every error led to a big run by the St. Louis Cardinals and led to the Cardinals being world champions. I think it's epidemic in baseball.
Now Lugo trying to bunt for a base hit. Perez, his throw too late. And Lugo gets his first hit of the night and only his 3rd of this series. Here's Tom Masney. And ball hard 3 times. He's 2 for 4. That gets away from Martinez. Coming to the plate is Drew, and it's another run. 5-1 on what looked to be a pass ball by Victor Martinez. And that's low. To load him up again for Kevin Youkilis in this series. And now Youkilis does it to force home another run and make it 6-1. So a 5-run Red Sox lead and still only 1 out in the 8th.
And worked 4 innings.
Here's a fly ball into deep left center field, deep enough to get Lugo to the plate. He will tag and score. It's another RBI for Ortiz, and it's 7-1. Second straight sac fly for David Ortiz. And Lugo, who loaded the bases with a 0-2 pitch. Got him on the outside corner. And the
Casey Blake, bottom 8. Josh Beckett, please, 96. Cheese ties the career
postseason. And tonight, they'll end up going 8 innings, allowing 1 run on 5 hits, 2
That's a great point
that they could ever face.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's Drew trying to get in on the fun, shooting one over the head of Grady Sizemore, and J.D. Drew is content with a 1-out double. And I say that because a lot of the core play, the 40-year-old right-hander. 3-1 pitch. Masney makes a good play, and crisp. In an ERA of 1.85 takes over. To quoted as saying, "We don't want to go back to Boston." The 2-2 pitch. 1 away, and while it is Gartko gets into one to center field. That ball was scorched. Short hops the wall, and Ryan Gartko will dig for second. Trying to give the Indians some life here in the 9th inning. 1 on, 1 out, down by 6. Lugo to his left, gets the high hop, throws out, and the Indians are down to their final out. 2 away here in the 9th inning. 3-2 from Papelbon is high, and it's 1st and 3rd for Franklin Gutierrez. Lofton takes second, and Gutierrez flies one into center field. Coco Crisp is there, and Saturday night, yes, thanks in large part to the brilliance of Beckett. Papelbon closes it down, and behind Beckett, who went 8 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, 11. Chevrolet player of the game is